How a Minecraft scammer stole $16.5 million. Okay, let's just watch this video.
A Twitter employee is getting an unexpected phone call. The caller claims to be from Twitter's internal help desk. He explains there are issues with the company's VPN connection. Apparently, it's been happening a lot lately.
Wait, do we need captions? I don't think we need
Twitter
captions.
employee logs in again. He enters his credentials, username, password. Then he just needs to confirm the login on his phone. Done. Everything seems to be working now. The help desk person sounds pleased and wishes him a nice evening. Graham hangs up. He cannot believe how easy that was. He doesn't work for the help desk, and definitely not for Twitter. He's 17, drives a white BMW, has a high-end gaming setup, and wears a Rolex covered in gemstones. He's pulled off a few scams before, but this one will be the biggest hack of his life, by far. Graham is about to drag the Twitter team into a nerve-wracking game of cat and mouse. With a small crew, he'll hijack the accounts of some of the most famous people on the planet. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Kanye West, Mr. Beast. He'll even break into the account of the man who just a few years later will end up buying Twitter. By the time it's all over, Graham will be sitting on a stash of Bitcoin, and it will all go down in just over 24 hours. This is the wild story of the biggest hack in Twitter's history.
A fake tweet
Be a major security breach at Twitter.
with ties to a Florida
Responds to the most high-profile hack in
Twitter history.
It's 2016. A 13-year-old kid is sitting in his bedroom in Tampa, Florida, playing Minecraft. His name is Graham Ivan Clark. He's playing Minecraft in hardcore mode, one death and it's game over. On YouTube, Graham goes by the name Open. In his videos, he talks about being homeschooled and how he doesn't have many friends. His parents split up when he was 7. He's raised by his mom along with his
Oh man, the classic paragraph, like it just goes like, you should never give up, or those type of titles. Oh man, it's way too classic.
sister.
Way too
Minecraft
classic.
is his escape, a way to get away from real life. It doesn't take long for Graham to start bending the rules.
This video is about a scammer, a liar, and just someone that is pretty scummy. You guys probably know him already. It's Open.
Graham, aka Open, makes money selling rare Minecraft skins and flashy usernames. The catch, he never actually delivers them. According to him, by 2017, he's pulling $5,000 a month. He's only 14. But scamming a few Minecraft noobs isn't enough for him. He wants more. In 2018, Graham starts getting interested in crypto and stumbles across a forum called OG Users. OG Users is a shady corner of the internet. It's a forum to discuss and buy rare online usernames. It's crawling with hackers and scammers. They trade stolen or hacked online accounts. For $1,500, you could buy the late XXXTentacion's old Minecraft account or get a clean Twitter handle, like @Beers. Graham signs up under the name Graham $, and gets banned just 4 days later. Again, he took money, but never delivered. But in his few days on the forum, something else grabbed his attention. A new kind of scam. SIM swapping. An AT&T store in the center of Boston. Tech investor Greg Bennett has a problem. He's lost his phone. Luckily, the store rep can help. In cases like this, mobile carriers can transfer your number from the lost SIM card to a new one. All Greg has to do is show some ID, and the process gets started. It takes a little while though.
Wait, let me just like let me just search his username. Wait, it still exists. Is it him? Guys, is it him? Let me just move my thing. _open, is it him? Oh man, this, what the heck? Anime. Oh man, what a massive wave right there. No one just goes for the anime skin on Minecraft. What? What is this ugly ass looking orange?
So the man leaves the store while it's being handled. The only thing is that man wasn't Greg Bennett, not even close.
And so it looks like somebody walked into a store and said they were me to an employee who was collaborator, then swap out my, give them a phone.
I should go
with a new
down
SIM
this
card
way, right?
And wiped out my SIM card in that process.
This is the real Greg Bennett. He shared his story on the Cybercrime Magazine podcast, and his case is by far not the only one. Most of the time, the scammers don't even have to walk into a store. They just call the mobile provider's customer service line, pretend to be someone else, and talk their way in. The next day, the real Greg Bennett is at home in Seattle, sitting with his son, talking business, when suddenly his phone stops working.
There's no cell signal, no nothing. And I notice also that I'm having trouble. I'm working on trying to get into my email accounts, and I can't get into my email accounts either. So I'm now thinking very bad things.
While Bennett's on the phone with AT&T trying to figure out what's going on, the scammers have already taken over his phone number. Since two-factor authentication is often tied to a phone number, getting access to that number means getting access to all other accounts.
All these folks have to do is use your email address to try to log on to these accounts and then say, forgot password. So then the password resets is sent to your text, which is now controlled by another phone that you don't have.
So the fraudsters now have access to his emails, his bank accounts, and his crypto accounts. 164 Bitcoin gets stolen from Bennett's wallet. Back then, they were worth around $856,000. Today, it would be well over $10 million. Authorities were able to recover 100 of the stolen Bitcoin, but 64 are still missing to this day. Maybe there were multiple people involved, but in the end, only one suspect was ever identified.
It was a 17-year-old with an accomplice who was very good on a computer, and they were actually very good, very efficient. I got to give them some credit for how good they were.
Because the suspect was still a minor at the time, he wasn't arrested, but there is evidence pointing to the teenage hacker behind the attack. During the scam, Bennett received an extortion message. It was signed with Scrim, reportedly one of the online aliases used by Graham Evan Clark. According to the New York Times, additional evidence links Graham to the attack.
From Minecraft tricks to Twitter hack of Florida teens troubled online path. Mastermind of recent Twitter breach who had a difficult family life poured his energy into video games and cryptocurrency.
For one, afterwards he suddenly started living large. He moved into his own apartment, bought a BMW and a Rolex. And before turning 18, Graham wants to pull off his biggest stunt yet. Among his targets is none other than the man who would one day become the richest person on the planet. About 24 hours before he gets
Elon
hacked,
Musk,
the Tesla CEO is busy on Twitter, handling customer support.
Should do this automatically.
Around the same time, Graham is sitting in front of his PC in Tampa. His plan is to sell rare usernames and access to Twitter accounts, just like people do every day on OG users. He figures each account could go for thousands of dollars, but instead of hacking individual users, Graham chooses the easier route. He wants to come at them from the inside. He picks a new nickname for this mission, Kirk, like the captain from Star Trek. Time to get a crew. He messages what appears to be his first collaborator on Discord. His name is Lowell. Graham claims he works at Twitter and has internal access. We don't know exactly who Lowell is, but the New York Times spoke with him and confirmed he worked with Graham. Most likely Graham brought him in to help sell the stolen accounts. Over the next few hours, their group will grow to at least 5 people. Then phase 1 begins. Graham must have been preparing for this moment for weeks. We know that from court records. He used LinkedIn to dig up contact info for Twitter employees. That's his entry point. Now he's going to call them. A 17-year-old kid wearing a Rolex.
Hi, this is Eric from the help desk. You're having issues with your VPN connection?
Graham gets a few Twitter employees on the phone. Some get suspicious. A few even report a call to Twitter's fraud monitoring team. But one employee stays on the line and believes he's really talking to someone from the help desk.
Okay, so your VPN's acting up? I'll send you a new link. Hang on. Try this one instead.
Graham sends the employee a fake login page. When the employee types in his credentials, Graham does the exact same thing, but in the real VPN login form. Now all he needs is the two-factor authentication code. Graham triggers the 2FA request. The code gets sent via SMS to the employee, who then enters it into the fake login page. Done. Graham is in. Phase 1 is underway. Through the VPN connection, he's essentially inside the Twitter employee's computer. The question now, how does he get to the backend, the place where he can reset access to individual Twitter accounts? Graham starts poking around, but it turns out this particular employee doesn't have the right permissions. From here, Graham can't access account credentials. So Graham digs deeper into Twitter's internal network. He's trying to understand the system, reading through countless internal messages. There has to be something useful here. Then, jackpot. He finds the login details for someone in Twitter's legal department. That's his way in. The legal department has deep access, and now so does Graham.
That guy is so stupid. That guy is so stupid.
With just a few clicks, he can now take over any Twitter account he wants. It's simple.
Yo, that was a total mistake right there.
Change the registered email to his own
What even he's
or to the
doing?
buyer's. Set a new password.
Like who's
Done.
gonna put like just someone's password, account password on there? Like this is so stupid.
Now Graham needs buyers. Phase 2 begins. But there's a problem. Graham's reputation on OG users, the perfect marketplace for rare handles, is trash. No one's going to buy anything from him. So he needs middlemen, dealers. Lowell has been on board since yesterday. Today, Chaewon joins the crew. Chaewon is 19 years old and lives on the south coast of England. His real name is Mason Shepard. Not long after, Rolex signs on. He's 22, from Orlando, Florida. His real name is Nima Fazeli. Graham probably doesn't tell either of them the full story. He claims, just like he told Lowell, that he works for Twitter, maybe to gain their trust. Because unlike Graham, both Chaewon and Rolex have solid reputations on OG users. On Wednesday morning, Chaewon posts this on OG users. From $2,500 to $3,000, you can buy any Twitter account. Chaewon even name drops some past customers, supposedly people who've already bought from him successfully. Payment is Bitcoin only, and no small talk. Buyers are told not to start the chat with "Hey," just drop the handle they want and make an offer. Serious offers are discussed with Graham over Discord.
Oh man.
1359, Chaewon.
5K for @XX, 3K at dark. Let me know. Guy wants them. Also, is @vampire doable?
5K for all three.
Later that day, a potential buyer seems to become part of the crew. Joe. His real name is Joseph O'Connor. He's British too, and 21 at the time. He knows his way around SIM swapping, and is rumored to have been involved in an earlier hack of Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. His exact role isn't clear, but Joe does post a tweet that shows that he's on the inside. It's Twitter's admin tools. Twitter takes it down shortly after it's posted. Behind the scenes, the platform has already started investigating. Since early that morning, they've been looking into strange calls from people claiming to be help desk staff. By now, suspicious login attempts are piling up. It's becoming clear this wasn't just a prank call. Someone is deep inside the system. For Graham, the clock is ticking. It's only a matter of time before Twitter catches on and shuts him out. So he comes up with an idea, a way to squeeze even more money out of the hack. Enter Phase 3. Graham sets his sights on the crypto community. By mid-2020, the economy is in freefall because of the COVID pandemic. Stock markets are down, and so is crypto.
Cryptocurrency's plunging right.
So Graham launches a website, cryptoforhealth.com. To help people in these hard times, he makes an irresistible promise. Send Bitcoin to his wallet, and Crypto for Health will send back double, just like that. His new plan is simple: convince people to send him money voluntarily. Now he just has to promote the platform, and he has the best tool to do so. Graham gains access to the accounts of several crypto influencers and platforms. The first tweet goes out from the account Angelo BTC, then come at least 10 more, all from well-known names in the crypto space. For the next 2 hours, he tweets almost non-stop from major crypto companies' accounts: Binance, Gemini, Coinbase, Ripple, and more. Then at 4:15 p.m., he takes it to the next level. Graham stops using the Crypto for Health link. Now he tweets his Bitcoin address directly. He wants more reach, so he leaves the crypto space behind and targets one of the biggest influencers on Twitter. At exactly 4:17 p.m., Musk's account tweets that he wants to give back to his 37 million followers in the spirit of COVID relief. But Graham doesn't stop there. Next up, Bill Gates, with over 50 million followers. Then Kanye West, 30 million. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Beast, Barack Obama, Joe Biden. Even corporations like Apple and Uber. In total, Graham breaches over 130 Twitter accounts, blasting his crypto scam from 45 of them. Millions see the messages. So do the Twitter employees.
Security incident impacting accounts on Twitter. We are investigating and taking steps to fix it. We will update everyone shortly.
Graham tweets, Twitter deletes, and with every passing minute, Graham's Bitcoin wallet grows fatter. Most people see through the scam, but many others fall for it. To stretch the reach even further, Graham reposts from the same accounts multiple times. The last tweet goes out from Kim Kardashian's account. Meanwhile, the others in his crew are still selling usernames for a few $1,000s each.
I put 1K minimum. Let's say that's for non-OG. 2.5K minimum for OG.
1K min for all is fine.
He said he'll do those for 20.
Sounds good. You can trust me by now. I need email for all.
22K including criminal?
Okay. Send me full list of emails and the 22K to my Addy.
But these will be the last sales they make. Twitter is finally about to shut the whole thing down. On Wednesday evening, no one at Twitter is thinking about going home.
Man, this song.
Someone is inside their system, reading Slack messages, accessing sensitive credentials, and flooding the platform with scam tweets. Things are spiraling out of control, so Twitter pulls the plug.
You may be unable to tweet or reset your password while we review and address this incident.
The platform limits core functionality across the board. Many verified accounts can't post. They can't change passwords. Every account that had changed its password in the last 30 days is locked out as well. Twitter is trying to cut the attackers off completely. And it works. Graham can no longer change passwords, sell usernames, or push his crypto scam. Internally, Twitter starts killing all active VPN sessions, one by one. Every employee is forced offline, including Graham. The hack is over, and slowly a full picture of the fallout begins to emerge. In the scramble, Twitter didn't just silence celebrities. They also locked out news outlets and even the National Weather Service, which missed posting a tornado warning. By late that night, many accounts started working again, but some will stay offline for longer. Elon won't post for 3 days, highly unusual. On the other side of the world in England, Chaewon wakes up.
So what's been Twitter's response?
All verified accounts locked in
Give us more details on how this
It's likely the first time he realizes the full scale of what just happened. The others probably feel the same, except for Lowell, who had already started getting suspicious of Graham earlier in the day. Later that night, Chaewon sends him a disappointed DM.
I'm not sad, more just annoyed. I mean, he only made 20 Bitcoin.
Graham reportedly walked away with up to $180,000. Authorities alerted major crypto platforms. They blocked the wallets tied to Graham, preventing an estimated $1.5 million in additional planned transactions. Tracking the attackers down doesn't take long.
Wait, 20 bitcoins is not $180,000. One bitcoin is like 100K, no? Am I crazy? Like right now on the market price.
20 Bitcoin.
Platforms. They blocked the
That means it's 2 mil.
wallets tied to Graham, preventing an estimated $1.5 million in additional planned transactions. Tracking the attackers down doesn't take long. Chaewon and Rolex are traced via OG users, linked emails on their crypto accounts, and matching IP addresses. We don't know exactly how they got Graham. His case was sealed due to him being a minor at the time. But just 2 weeks after the hack, authorities make their move.
Today I am making a charging announcement on the Twitter hack. The first defendant is Mason Shepard, also known as Chaewon, age 19, of Bognor Regis in the United Kingdom. The second defendant is Nima Fazeli, also known as Rolex, age 22, of Orlando, Florida. The third defendant is a juvenile who we will not further identify.
Because of COVID, Graham's hearing takes place over Zoom, and it quickly descends into chaos. Zoom bombers hijack the call, blasting rap music and explicit content.
I'm going to end this.
In spring 2021, Graham was sentenced to 3 years in a juvenile detention facility. He cooperated with authorities, avoiding an adult conviction. His 229 days in pretrial detention count towards his sentence. As of February 2023, he's out on 3 years of probation. What happened to Nima Fazeli, Rolex, isn't entirely clear. Some reports say he served 3 years in prison. Others point to ongoing negotiations or a possible plea deal. Mason still lives in the UK. According to the BBC, he was never arrested or extradited to the US. If he's ever brought to trial in the States, he faces up to 20 years in prison. Joe was arrested a year after the Twitter hack in Spain. He was sentenced to 5 years.
A UK man who pleaded guilty to celebrity Twitter hack gets 5 years in prison. 5 years only? Only?
The Twitter hack,
man, this
crimes.
UK just
according to him, his only involvement in this case was buying a handle for $10,000. Lowell was never caught. Graham was the mastermind behind the hack, but he wasn't a brilliant hacker. The foundation of the attack was simple social engineering. He manipulated the employee and used basic phishing tactics. With surprisingly little skill, he managed to collect money from thousands of unsuspecting people. Had authorities not acted so quickly, he could have stolen much more. His posts reached millions. Without fully realizing it, Graham held something incredibly powerful in his hands. Massive reach on a platform that plays a major role in shaping public discourse. Today, more than ever. Definitely something that shouldn't be abused.
Okay, that was a good video. Fun fact, the guy used to be a Minecraft PvP community with me and was known for scamming over there and saying that after he was essentially blackballed in the MC community, he went to large scale scamming. So you are also a victim. What Minecraft community though? Cosmic PvP, I've never even heard about it. That's like freaking less than 1,000 people plays on the server, no? Best channel to watch while eating. Anyone involved in Minecraft plus OG usernames mostly scams. Did I ever scam users? No. I'm an OG. I mean, I don't think I'm an OG. 2014 started playing Minecraft on 2014. I was the one who got scammed. Yo, there was a story like I got hacked by from just random British guy on Hypixel. I got my account back eventually, but look for the logs. Like how much did this player play on the Hypixel? Like every single mini games, and just like he just put like his social media on there, and it's like it was an Instagram, and like I kept sending emails to Mojang, like official Mojang support, and they were like sending me the bot emails back, and was like, what the heck are they doing? And after like and a week after, they just like brought my account back, and I was like, okay, that's kind of suspicious, but that works. Maybe Hypixel did something, I don't know.